Hello everyone, this is Vicky Stitchnbutton, and I am back to give you an update on my stitching. It is August 7th, Wednesday, and this is Flosstube number 163. Well, I did a video last week, but I didn't show you my active stitching. That was just my arbitrary August plans. They've been going well so far. And I did a good amount of stitching in the past couple of weeks, so we're going to get into it. I have a giveaway winner that has not responded yet. Alex B had won Deerfield, so I'm still waiting for that response. I do have the Flosstube Friends link in the description box. If you just want to go there and fill that out with your info, that'd be great. Or email me, and all that information is below. Or you can private message me on Facebook or Instagram too. So those options are all there, and that info is all in the description box. Let's see, what else do I have? I have my fun fact. All right, so again, this is coming from crossstitchacademy.com, and this video is the fourth one. So we're going to go with pattern books have been around for longer than you'd think. Pattern books have been around since at least the 17th century and consisted of black dots on the page. The choice of colors was left to the stitcher, and that makes sense. I don't know if I still have it or if I ended up selling it or giving it away, but I had a medieval one, a booklet, and it was just, well, this one was blue dots, but it was just dots, and then you chose all one color or whatever color you wanted, and they just gave you the motifs and you just went with it. So that definitely makes sense. And then we graduated up to Teresa Wentzler's very small little symbols that we could barely make out, and then we had to tweet everything. So there's that. So we've grown. And what do you prefer? Do you prefer the color charts or black and white? I prefer black and white, and I prefer my symbols to be different, not the same, a variation of all the same one. The color charts, especially if it's a larger one, I mark off my charts with highlighters. I use, I have here, the Pilot Friction highlighters. So after it dries, you can actually usually get it to rub off if you need to fix something. And then I have regular highlighters too, but usually I use the friction pens. And they come in different colors. I mean, obviously you can get yellow, but you can get a pack of different colors and they're fun. Because who doesn't love stationery? What's up? What's up next? I'm a little tired. I'm not sleeping right. I don't know why. Just cause. That's another thing. Update, everything's fine here in Florida. A lot of people were freaking out. It was just a Category 1 once it hit land. Now, I'm sure up north they got, I think I heard that they had some flooding and stuff. But as far as most of Florida, we just had bands of rain. Wind and rain, and it rudely knocked over my trash can yesterday. So, very rude. I had to go pick that up. And we have those big green trash cans with the lid. I keep mine bagged, so it was very easy to pick up. There's some people that need to use bags, like my neighbors. And theirs flew around a little bit. I also had to tell him to get his pool floaty from the neighbor next door because it flew in front of their mailbox. Let's get into the stitching. I had one new start, and it was a very small start until I figured out that I messed up and I have to take half of it out. So I decided right at the end of July to do the Christmas in July start, and I needed another Prairie Schooler Santa because I didn't have one on the go. I finished the last one. Ended up choosing 2020 Santa. Actually, I didn't choose it. I forget. I was on Zoom, and I forget who I was on with, but they chose it because I have all of them. So it might have been Kate or Shannon. I can't remember. Anyway, so we're doing the 2021. And I'm using the new hoops that I got. And that's how far I got. Now, I ended up going around here and following down and around because it was just easier to count that way. But when I did that, apparently I gave him a short trunk there and left out a whole line. So now I have to finish. I had most of this all done, by the way. I started picking out and then I just got mad at it. So I have to pick out all this because it goes down and around this way. Yeah, I take all that out. So I did like 200 stitches and then I have to take out about 100 of them. It's fine. I don't know. But that's how far I got, and then I just got mad at it. So it's a start. It's there. I will pick it up and just fix it one of these days. Right? Right. Now, I changed out the colors. They call for DMC, and if you want my color conversion, I can give it to you. Just message me or put it in the comments or something. But I changed out. I'm just using colors that I like. And of course, my red is Cupid from Classic Colorworks. That was the base. I knew I wanted that red. All right. I am participating in the Olympics through Full Coverage Fanatics. And I'm not sure if I put that in my last video, but if I didn't, here you go. If I did, now I'm repeating myself. So, and this is helping me get through, getting more stitches in my full coverage because I said I wanted to focus more on full coverage, so I am. This ends on the 20th of August. They gave us a bunch of words, 3, 6, 9, 11 words. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 of the words done now. There's a couple of big words coming up. I did equestrian. I did Aqua City. So that was 500 full stitches that I had to do on that. But, and I did Olympiad. So there's that. I've done it, but there's some other big ones coming up. I think I did 2 of the 3 5-letter words. Now I say that because each letter is 50 stitches. So that's what I mean by that if you didn't know. So my last one I did Yule Dragon, which I'll show you in a minute. But Aqua City, I did the word equestrian. And this is Aqua City. The artwork's by Ciro Marchetti from Heaven and Earth Designs. It's the Max Colors. I'll never do Max Colors again. I feel like it's just, she put in colors just to have extra colors. Because it's just, I don't know. But I really like this piece. I mean, the picture. So I'm going to keep on going with it. And this is how far I am. What did I work on? Well, I did 500 stitches, so I worked on something. I think I ended up filling in a lot of down here. And then some up in here. Because I decided to keep on filling in. I think I finally filled in all the little bits here and there. And then, yeah. I have 1 stitch right there, but all the rest are filled in. And the page break, the page ends here. I did double check that. And I think, I want to say the bottom of the page is about here, maybe. I think, I want to say around there. So it'd be nice to get a page done. I thought about, just keep on going over because I don't know if you could tell the shape here. Use your imagination. There's that manta ray. There he goes. So that manta ray is getting in there, and that's why the shape is sort of coming up like that. All right, this I am stitching 1/1 full cross stitch with 22 count Aida. Next up, I did my 100 stitches on Maurice. This is one that I want to do at least 100 stitches every month on to get him done. This is Christmas Moose from Panna. I call him Maurice. And I am stitching him. I changed out it's a kit, but I changed out the fabric to, Murky. This is 32 count Murky from Picture This Plus. And you're going to notice, or maybe not, I will tell you, I did not do full stitches. I actually did 200 back stitches. And that was mostly, did I finally fill that in? Glasses, because I can't see, right? And I'm tired. Yeah, I did. Okay, I had to go back at one point. But I did the chimneys, and all the back stitching in here, I did. And that was about 200 back stitches, so that was good. I figured if I get the back stitching done over here, once I get this done, then I can move over and I don't have to worry about that side again. So he got done for July. Obviously, I need to stitch on him for August also. He needs his 100 for August. So does Animal Magnetism. But I'll fit them in sometime during the months when I feel like it. Because I'm doing the arbitrary August. Alright. My first spin for arbitrary August, I'm going to pull my book out so I can tell you. My first spin was Wizard of Oz by the Little Stitcher. But I didn't stitch on that the first day because I was stitching on something else. But I did end up putting stitches in. And I put 230 stitches because my goal is I have about 26 different projects on there. And they're just stuff that sparks joy. I'll stitch at least 200 stitches, if not more. And then I'll spin again. So the first one was the Wizard of Oz by the Little Stitcher. And this one is being stitched on this 36 count Kale from Vicki Clayton. And here is where I am. I ended up doing 230 stitches because I finished Dorothy. When I started, it was just a little bit of her legs and it was the very bottom of her skirt was done on down along with Toto. So I finished her and then her basket. Now I do have a couple of stitches to do on the Scarecrow, but the lion uses those colors. So I'll just take a piece of that thread once I work on the lion and come over and do about the 6 stitches or 8 stitches that need to be done. So that one's going away for now. My wheel is non-repeating. That way I'll see, I want to spin it at least 10 times. And spoiler alert, I already spun number 6. So I'm doing pretty good. Maybe I'll get through them all. I don't think I'll go again, but if I get through them all, I'll be happy. That is using DMC, by the way. And that wasn't 36 count. I think that's 32 count, honestly. Because I am using 2 threads, not 1. All right. So the next one that I spun after the Wizard of Oz, after I put those stitches in, I spun again. And I got 1940 Indian, which is this one right here. This is from Stony Creek, and I'm pretty sure you can still get this. But that's the one. I am stitching this one on Heritage. Let me not be a liar. Nope, I am a liar. 32 count Wren from Picture This Plus. And here it is. I ended up doing 244 stitches before stopping. And I worked on, I did a little bit of the, what is that? It's a Rainbow Gallery Glisten Gloss, which seemed to me to be exactly like the blending filament from Kreinik. 2 strands. So I did that, and then this tire, I worked on that tire, and that was 244 stitches. I'm happy with it. So that one got some love. Oh, and here it is. That's what the Glisten Gloss, I don't even know if they still sell it or not. I don't remember where I even got it from. I might have gotten it from 123 Stitch. I don't remember. It sounds like something I got from 123 Stitch. And it's in a motorcycle bag. After that, I spun again. So spin number 3 came up with my Doctor Who from Oh My Stitches shop. I just call it Doctor Who. I don't know what she calls it. It's on Etsy. And this one is being stitched on 32 count dapple from Picture This Plus. And this is how far I got. I ended up doing 211 stitches on him. And I worked on filling in more of what's going on in here, because I just want to work my way up. And I think I did like this blue and gray. Did I do more black? Oh, so I did the blue, and then I filled in some purple and magenta in here and blue over there. So 211 stitches, and I didn't write the percentage down on that, but I'm getting there. I think I'm past the halfway point, 65% maybe. I don't think I wrote it down. No. All right. After I worked on Doctor Who, I did another spin. And it ended up spinning for Seeds of Freedom from Silver Creek Samplers. And that one's being stitched on a 40 count mystery linen. I'm pretty sure it's a permanent linen. And I don't know who dyed it though. But here we go. Oh, here's what it's supposed to look like. And I started in the top left. And I chose my own colors. If I had the called for, I used it. If not, I went and digging. So I stitched the cannon, and then I worked it on filling in some of this grass here and in here, and then I worked on the spokes, and then what else? Oh, and then the bottom grass, and that ended up being 266 stitches. This is 1/2 with various hand-dyed threads. I don't know that I can show you. I have a whole little list here. This is what I did. I drew little lines. It's very confusing, but it works for me. But there's the colors that I chose. The hardest part was getting skin tones. Good brown skin tones that didn't look like, I don't know. Some of them have a green tone to them. But I don't want skin tones to be green. And 266 stitches later, I was able to put that one away and spin again. Hang on. I really do like that one. Let's see. I know you just saw me lick my fingers. Pro tip, if you're in a grocery store and you can't get those little plastic bags open, don't lick your fingers. Just put your hands on the milk or one of those cold items that you've picked up, and that's wet enough so you don't have to lick your fingers and touch stuff in the grocery store. That's what I do. Okay, so I spun the Sabat Dragon Yule. Artwork by Ann Stokes, and it is charted by Pain Free Crafts. Now, this was one that had a whole bunch of dragons, and I just chose one because I wasn't doing... That thing was huge. No, thank you. This is retired. I got it like a week before it expired, so... Well, I mean, expired. It's not dead. It's just... Before the offer expired, I should say. And I am crazy, and I am stitching this on 32 count, 2/1 half stitch on 32 count. Okay, what I ended up doing was I didn't like this fabric from Fabric Flare. Not a fan. And I wasn't going to use it. But I thought, you know what, self? You should use it the back side that's mostly white for the most part. It shows through a little bit on this side, but that's okay because it's full coverage. So that's how far I got. I ended up stitching 532 half stitches on this. Now, I did the 250 for one of the words for full coverage. And so I did 250 instead of the 200 for my goal. And I finished the black in that corner, and I actually reached a wing. And I'm doing a lot of parking because the wing goes on and on. But I'm kind of happy with it. I'm still debating on whether I'm going to, if I'm too crazy to be doing this like this. The true test is when I start filling in more of this, and then if I can't find the stitch in between. That's what I'm thinking. I think that's going to be the hardest part, because while I'm stitching it, I can see it with my glasses, of course, and I can count on it, and I can stitch it just fine. I'm worried about when I'm looking for that one stitch in the middle of all the other ones. That's going to be the test to see if I don't need to size up on it. But for now, that's where we're at. And I did get the needle minder to match from them. And my nails match. I finally did my nails for the Color Street, and then I promptly messed up half of them up before it cured. It's my fault. But yeah, it's a blue to a black. So, all right. I'm happy with that. And that little corner is 1.33%. I did write that one down. I was like, oh, look at me. Now, I did spin again. That spin is going to have me stitch You Belong to Me, but I did not pull that out because I didn't stitch yesterday. And then today, I actually stitched, but I decided to go back to Beaker. Now, I am stitching on Beaker for the month of August. I don't know if I mentioned this, but on Semi-Sane, they have a focus on a whip, and I decided to participate this month, and I chose Beaker. It is from Fiddlesticks AU on Etsy. And if you've been watching me, you know I've done Miss Piggy and I've done Kermit. And now I have Beaker. And then I have Fozzie Bear that is her newest release. I'm waiting for Megan to dye the Fozzie Bear fabric because she's done all the fabrics for them so far. And this is where I'm at. I actually sat here and stitched 234 stitches already today. And it was just the white in the eyes. I have 2 zeroed colors. That's the blue and this orange. And I had the fabric dyed like this because otherwise you'd have to stitch that whole background. It'd be a full coverage. So that's where Beaker is. I'm happy with him. So I ended up pulling him out because if you finish a thought once in a while, on the Semi-Sane, if you do the focus on a whip, you do at least 1,000 stitches. For every 1,000 stitches you do, you get an entry to win something. If you finish the piece, you get extra entries. He is almost 50%. I will tell you. Hang on. I'm going to show you this thing I just got too. He is at 45.88%. So I have 29. It's only 5,300 stitches, and I'm at 2,450. So he potentially could be finished by next month, because if I put him on focus, I mean, I could finish it this month if I really push myself. I'm not going to promise myself that because I get burnout sometimes. So I think more than likely I will finish him next month. And if you do focus on a whip 2 months, yeah, for every month you do it, if you use the same whip you get extra points too. So like I'd get an extra entry next month by using the same one. It doesn't matter because I never win that stuff, so I don't go in there thinking I'm going to win anything. That's it for my stitching, and then I have my giveaway winners and everything. But I bought from Amazon this. It's pretty heavy duty, it's kind of, which is good because it holds. And as long as you keep, they give you the Allen wrench for this, and as long as you keep that tight, it'll stay right there. And the reason why I did that is because I was using just a regular little tablet thing, and it sits on the table. Well, I found myself looking over my stitching, trying to see my tablet. This was about $30, by the way, just so you know. So if you want it, if you're interested, I can send you the link. Just message me or comment, and I can send you the link to the Amazon. I'm not affiliated. I won't get anything for it, but if you're interested. But now I have it up higher, and I don't have to look over, like, over and down from my stitching. It makes it just easier to reach, it easier to see. So I'm happy with it. What's up next? Giveaway winners. Still waiting for Alex B to get in touch with me. Alright. And that was for the Deerfield, by the way. I have that here still. So I did a drawing, and there are four giveaways. One was for Pickle. That's for this piece right here. And Nancy Roser, you are the one that won that. I don't know if do I have your address, Nancy? I'm not sure. Next one up is Summer. This one was Summer. And the drawing was Judy Stone. Judy Stone, I don't recognize that name as an address I have. So get in touch with me with your address, and I can get that sent out to you. Then I have Owl. That's this cute little owl bookmark. I'll just put it in like a note card. And Owl is going to Mrs. Bobbin Lacer. Mrs. Bobbin Lacer, I will send that out to you. I have your address. And then the last one was Not Even a Mouse from Don't Forget to Floss. It is cute. I sort of want to stitch it. Sort of know I probably won't get to it because it is what it is. But Rhonda Wise, you won. Rhonda, I don't recognize the name as an address that I would have, so you're going to have to get in touch with me also. So those are the giveaway winners. I did not pick more giveaways. I do have plenty of charts to give away. Honestly, I didn't feel like going over in the box and grabbing them. So probably next time. It's fine. It's fine. I have a couple more purchases I wanted to show you guys. Oh, and then I got new needle minders in. I'm still working on bags. I've been slow rolling the bags just because I haven't felt well. And I work too much. So I can have a few days off, right? Alright, so needle minders I just put in the shop. Today, I will love myself. So I did love myself. And I slept for a couple days. And then there's I'm So Freaking Merry. Because I'm getting ready for Christmas. And then a good old Mrs. Doubtfire. Hello. I'm Nicer Than My Face Looks. And then Halloween's coming up too. And I saw this and I thought that was really cool. It's got this raven with a witch hat. And I never see any bingo ones. And I love a good bingo game. So I got bingo, plain old bingo card. And then I got Corgi. This Corgi one. Oh, I just threw the Corgi. So sorry. My bad. And then the Corgi. So those are the new ones in the shop. That's going to be, the link is below for my group if you're interested. And then I have a couple of purchases. One came in the mail. I ordered it for the Independence Day sale from Under the Sea Fabrics. So since there was such a great sale, I ended up buying this fabric. I was looking for a fabric for my creepy Christmas ornaments, or my creepy Christmas the one from Lola Crow that I kitted up twice. And so this was the fabric I ordered for it, and then apparently I had already picked a fabric, but I liked the one I knew I was getting. So we're going to open this up. Crinkling. Oh, these bags are so obnoxiously loud. Okay, I'm going to throw that out. This one is called Selkie. Selkie. S-E-L-K-I-E. And with the sunlight coming through, how rude sunlight. I'm used to it being dark. This is a little bit lighter than in real life. It's a good brown though. So that's Selkie, and I ended up buying 36 count because it did recommend 36 count. So that's going to be for my creepy Christmas carols or ornaments. They're cute. Lola Crow on Etsy. And since, you know, a piece of fabric can't just travel alone, it gets lonely. So Under the Sea Fabrics is good for carrying the Bella Filipinas, because not everybody can carry them. And of course I'll order from Leslie, and I picked this one, Autumn Equinox Pixie. I just think she's really cool. And since it was a sale, I might as well get the bead pack on sale. That's 12 packs. That's 12 embellishments. Okay, some of them are flowers and leaves. Dren likes to accessorize, doesn't he? Alright, so we will put that back in the bag later. Alright, then last but not least, Forest. I don't know if they still have a sale. You can look. But I was on my Etsy looking, because you get the notifications for here's a deal, and this one has a sale, and one of them was for Forest. So I was looking through, and there's been a couple that I've been eyeing, and I was like, you know what, let me see what the... He's snoring. Let me see. No, he's not going to do it now. Anyway, I said, let me go look at the website. It was cheaper on the website, guys. I think I paid about 20 bucks for what I bought, which is not bad. So I'll leave an explanation for this one last. This one I've been eyeing since, and they have that whole series of these. And I know a few people had started the deer not too long ago, but I really like the carps. And when I looked up close, there's a lot of satin stitches going on in here, guys. I think like down in here, there's satin stitches, and I don't mind a good satin stitch, so that's fine. But I really like this. I think it's pretty. And then I've been eyeing this for a while, and I went between this and then the Christmas one, and I decided I like this one. So, got this one. And then I bought two more. One, you'll notice I'm only showing you three because I picked out my next BFF sale. So Gina and I are stitching the Henna Mandala from Ink Circles. We're doing it with the Silks for You, and I forget the number offhand. She's had to restart hers a couple of times. We both had problems with mistakes. It's fine. It's fine. It's par for the course. So anyway, we're back to enjoying it, and I am about halfway done. I think she's not quite there because she had to redo the whole restart thing a couple times. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's still our BFF sale. And then when I saw these, I knew I was picking our next BFF sale, even if we haven't finished the last one. And that is I'm stitching the, is it ringing? Yeah, ringing dragonflies. I'm stitching the dragonflies because I like dragonflies best. Gina likes butterflies best, and they have one that matches this that's butterflies. So I bought both of them. I kept this one. I sent the butterflies to Gina, and I told her, here's our next BFF sale. Now, I am planning on going to see Gina in November. I have booked my flight, and we are going to have just a bestie visit. There's no frills, no retreat, no having to run around. We may see a couple people or go do dinner with a couple of our mutual friends. But otherwise, it's just going to be some besties hanging around stitching and making fun of each other and complaining to each other and whatever else happens, you know, bestie things. Eating good food. Oh, now 3B will be closed. We'll definitely have to go to Red Robin. There's things to do. Anyway, so we were talking yesterday, and we might actually start that when I'm up there in November. I will be up there like sort of the beginning to the middle of November. I come back the week before my birthday, so I consider that my birthday vacation. I just need to pull fabric for it. Okay, my thoughts on it. If anybody cares. Inside joke. I like the green fabric, and I have a piece of Fox and Rabbit, and it's eucalyptus, but I think I have to look. I think it may be 40 count, which is fine. I prefer it to be a 32 for the size of it, but 40 is fine. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I wanted to order their threads, but I don't want to pay all that shipping and stuff. And I also have oodles and oodles of hand-dyed threads, so that just means I have to do a little bit of homework, so to speak, and I'll look at the picture real close up and see if I want to do the DMC equivalent or if I want to pick a hand-dyed. To be determined, and I'll put that in a video at a later date when I finally even tackle kitting that. All right, my eyes are getting tired, guys. I've been up since yesterday sometime. So I need to clean this up, and I need to go to bed. Get a couple hours of sleep. And yes, it's in the middle of the day. My sleep schedule is all messed up since I was sick. Reminder, Nancy Roser, Mrs. Bob and Lacer, I got you. Judy Stone. Nancy, it's a very familiar name, so I may or may not have that address. I don't know. And then Rhonda Wise, get in touch with me. Alex B, get in touch with me. And I should see you in 2 weeks. Unless I come up with some ingenious plan to do another video. I don't know. But 2 weeks should be about it. And we'll see how much further I get on my arbitrary August. You Belong to Me may come out tonight. I really do enjoy stitching on that. So we'll see how many stitches I end up doing. Just 200 or maybe more. We'll see. I hope everyone's doing well. Stay safe. And don't forget, don't let anyone steal your sunshine.